Good day, good people. It is Stephanie of Dr. Stephanie Creates. How are you guys? I hope that you are doing well. Today in this video, I wanted to come on and share with you real quick what I have inked up for July. So welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. Again, in this video, I just want to share my July currently ink. That's what I'm writing right now in the notebook. And in true transparency, I don't have many pens to ink up this month because I got so many pens in the last couple of weeks, or inks, and I was excited and I've inked them all up. So I have a bunch of pens inked is what I'm trying to say. So I only have 6 to share for the month of July. And in looking at these inks, there's 6 of them. 4 of them are very new to me, as in the last month, these 4. And the last 2 I've already owned, but this is a TWSBI VAC that I have never inked up, so I'm going to do that today with you guys. And this pen is about exactly a year old now. I took my first trip to Yoseka last July, so it's coming up on a year that I have purchased this pen and have never inked it up. So I am going to do that today with you guys in this video. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first pen I'm going to share, if you guys just watched my last video, you saw me ink this up, so I'm just repeating myself. This is the TWSBI Serpentine or Serpentine, and I have inked it up with Wearing Gold's Path. So let me show you what that ink looks like. I was going to try to do it this way, but I think I prefer my other method so that you guys can see it a little better. So I apologize. This may make this a little longer than I intended, but I'd rather for you guys to actually see the ink. So there you go. And again, this is Wearing Gold Path. And I'm going to scoot the pens over so that I can tilt and write. Again, this is the new TWSBI Eco. And it's with a fine nib. And of course, that's my iPad right on cue when I start to record to start dinging. Okay? So the second ink is also a rollover of a new pen that I just got and inked up, and this is the Lamy Safari in the color Scarlet is the pen. And I'm inking it up with my first ever bottle of Pilot Iroshizuku ink in Sungoi. Okay. And I think this ink and pen pairing is perfect. Inspired to get this pen and ink from a pen friend. Hi, Shanice. I said Shanice. Sharice. My bad, girlfriend. Pretty color. Pretty color. And this is the Lamy Safari. In Scarlet. And this is Pilot. And I'm just going to say Eero because you guys all know what that is. In Sung Yoy. And I hope I'm saying the best Japanese I got going on right now. Okay. Moving right along to my third pen. My third pen is the new Asvine C80. C stands for cartridge or converter. If you guys didn't know that with the Asvine pens, they have V's for vac, they have P for pistons filler. This is C for cartridge or converter. This is the C80. They're calling this color the purple ripple, purple ripple. And this is a fine number 8 nib. The color that I put inside of that pen is a Ferris Wheel Press ink called Aurorelis. And it is a shimmer ink, so that's why I'm shaking, even though you guys know I kind of shake all my inks out of habit. But this is a pretty purple ink that I chose to put in this pen. Okay, and again, this is a Ferris Wheel Press ink. And Asvine C80 purple ripple. I did get it off of Amazon. And the color is a Ferris Wheel Press. And while I'm doing that, I'm looking at all my mistakes. And I apologize, you guys. I didn't write the color of the first one. Then I didn't do the swirls. I'm just all over the place with this July currently inked. And I apologize for that. So let me fix it because that's the teacher in me. I didn't do the S's here. And then I did not put the name of the first ink, which is a wearing goal, and it's called Path. So there you go. My apologies. All right, moving right along with our fourth color. Also another Asvine P80. I just fell in love with the resin. I hope the light is doing this some justice. Let me try to get a little bit more light of the sparkle of this very affordable pen. Now this one, they called it green glitter. Looks very turquoise to me, but the title of it is green glitter. And in this pen, I chose to put a diamine. Aurora Borealis is the color I chose to put in this pen. So let me show y'all this pretty color. I was trying to say pretty and beautiful and it didn't come out right. But that is a pretty blue. The blues that I like. I am a turquoisey teal blue person. Okay, and again, this is another Asvine C80. This is in a fine nib. The last one was a fine nib as well. They call this green glitter, so we'll go with that. The color is a diamond. Borealis. And I think it's a pretty color for this time of the year, for the season. I really like that. All right, and then the last one that I have pre-filled, and then we're going to attempt to fill the vac, is my Leonardo Momento Zero in the color, is it Purta Vida? I know I'm butchering the name, but I'll put it in the description bar. This is a Leonardo, and it is a fine nib, and I just love the Leonardo nibs. They're so pretty. And the color I chose to put in this pen is a J for Herbon. And I am not going to butcher that name. I'm just going to show you the name. So on the video, you can press pause if you need to. But it's an orange color. I can tell you that much. It is an orange color that I thought was fitting for the season. A golden orange, but pretty. Okay. And again, this is a Leonardo. Momento Zero in a fine, pretty nib. The name of the color, or the name of the pen. And this is a Ombre de Bermani. And I'm sure that I am saying that very wrong. But you see that it is a very nice golden orangey color. Okay, so I'm going to move those up and let those dry. Now, for the TWSBI vac, I am going to use a form of black or a darker type color just to add to the spectrum of what I already have. And because you always have to have, or I feel like I always have to have, a darker colored type pen. But I'm sure just like everybody else, or most people, have a black that's always inked up. So my choices are a platinum khaki black, which is not a black black. Then I have a Sailor Shikiriori, what does it say? Subarakashi color. And then I have a KWZ gray Luxe. And I think I'm going to wait on the Sailor. So do I want to go in the grayish category or in this khaki black? I think I'm going to try the khaki black. I'm going to give the khaki black a try. And because this new backdrop I put on is actually cloth, I don't know if you guys can tell that in the video, but it's actually cloth. And once I mess it up, it's messed up, which is fine because I bought it to protect my table. But I'm not just ready to mess it up just yet. So I'm going to put this cloth down. I am also going to attempt to fill this pen. And I hope that I do it correctly. I know that I'm supposed to submerge it into the ink like so. And then push down on the vac. And there we go. And I think for right now, that is just enough to accomplish my goal. Okay. So with that being said, let's move our book back over so I can get it placed at the bottom. I think there's enough room for me to squeeze it in. And as you can see, it's not a black like I stated. It's called khaki black, but it dries a little grayish, brownish. Now, also with this, I apologize for all the interruptions during this video. But also with this vac, it is the first, I believe, TWSBI that I have in an extra fine as well. So that's going to be interesting and new for me. This is a TWSBI vac extra fine, which so far that's not bad, and that's not as thin as I thought that it would be. And then I got to remember to put the color. Not bad so far. I'm usually not an extra fine person. I don't even really deal with extra fine, but maybe I should, because this is not bad. Not scratchy like I thought that it would be. Maybe those are just my preconceived notions about extra fine. But no, not bad at all. It is thin like I thought, because I'm a 0.07 person. But no, that is not bad at all. Okay. All right. Surprised myself on that one. And those two colors kind of look similar. This one does look a little more green. And plus there's some sheen to the path color, but kind of in the same colorway. Okay. So these are the three that I have inked up for July that I'm going to write through July. And again, only 6 this time because I have, too many pens inked up right now. I will admit that I have too many inked up right now that I need to write dry and then see where I'm going to go from there. If I'm going to clearing them out and put them up. One thing I'm actually learning about myself too is I appear to be a seasonal pen person. I don't know if you guys are finding yourself to be that way, but I kind of gear myself towards the colors and the ink colors for the season. And see, while I think these two will definitely continue into the fall, that's what I mean by I think I'm a seasoned person, and not that I want to rush summer, but it can move quickly. I'm not gonna fight that if it does. Because fall and winter, of course, are my two favorite seasons. I shouldn't say of course, because I'm just now sharing that information with you. But anyway, I digress, and I'm blabbing at this point. Um, so let me wrap this up. This is currently inked. I hope that you enjoy the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Again, it is free. And until the next time, love on your family, and I will see you on my next video. Thanks so much. Bye bye.